Over and over, we are told there are no studies that show implants cause health problems. But rarely, if ever, are we told there are no valid, unbiased studies.
By the 6-year post-implant, I was diagnosed with multiple autoimmune illnesses. I was completely bedridden.
I stand in front of you because women are literally dying from their implants, and no one believes them.
These women represent tens of thousands of women who believe breast implants made them sick. The FDA panel hearing from experts challenging the current position that implants are safe, claiming past studies are flawed.
Thousands of sick women, including myself, have already been the guinea pigs for the implant manufacturers.
The National Center for Health Research helped 6,000 women who needed financial assistance to remove their implants. In 60% of the cases, they say women's health improved.
We hear from the women that they're told by their doctors, it has nothing to do with your breast implants, and taking your breast implants out won't make a difference. What we always tell women when we talk to them is there's no guarantee that taking implants out will improve your health, but that for a lot of women, it does.
Another focus of the meeting, BIA-ALCL, a rare cancer linked to breast implants.
And they get the textured implants and they're getting cancer again. I think that's so much of a risk that I think they need to be taken off the market.
The panel disagreeing on whether to recommend taking textured implants linked to the cancer off the market.
I think a knee-jerk reaction of just pulling something without knowing what its replacement's going to be and if it's going to be worse might get us into more trouble.
And a number of the women that I talked to after the meeting were upset because those textured implants are no longer being sold in Europe, but they are still being used here in the United States. And we're not going to see any real action come out of these meetings. A lot of time these panels will vote on recommendations. The FDA then takes those recommendations very seriously. But in this case, they're just having the panel do discussions, and they say they're going to look at the information that the panel talks about, but we're not going to see any immediate changes coming from these meetings.
Chris, you showed us there's some disagreement, however, on those panels. Does the women that you've been talking to these past 2 years, and they've been very vocal with you and your reporting, your investigations, this disagreement on the panel today, is that some small measure of justice that they feel like the government is now listening at least to their problems?
They are exceptionally happy to be here. They do think some of the members of the panel are a little slanted against them because you have plastic surgeons and other people who make money off of breast implants and off of the industry sitting on that panel, and they have noticed that those are the people defending the breast implants. But you do have patient advocates that are speaking up, saying that these women need to be listened to and that they are the case studies showing that the implants cause the illness. And that is right now what the FDA is going to be looking at.
And real quick, Chris, what happens tomorrow?
Tomorrow there will be more public hearings. We're going to hear from more experts. There's a number of different things tied into breast implants, like should mesh be used when implants are put in there? But we are actually going to hear a lot more from these women. These women traveled from across the country. Some came from out of the country to be heard, and there will be another couple hours of public hearings of women trying to convince the government that implants are making them ill. All right.